Previously on Pokemon Leaf Green. Fine then, show me your best. We are about to go through a gauntlet of trainers. And awesome! A Nidoran female. We're going to go ahead and name it Cyanide. Hello guys, it is Phoenix Ruler here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Leaf Green. You may be able to tell I sound a little bit stuffy, and that is because I am a little bit stuffy. I was sick for the past 5 days, and was unable to get any content out, and I apologize for that. And that's why I'm recording now, because I feel a little bit better. Not like stomach aches, headaches anymore, just a bit stuffy, so I'm gonna record some content for you guys, and yeah, nothing much to be said. So, as I said I would do in the last episode, I leveled up Cyanide to level 10, and we never actually checked its stats last time. So, it has a mild nature. I don't quite remember what mild does, so I'll flash that up on the screen for you guys. And, our moveset is Scratch, Growl, and Tail Whip, and as you can see, we used quite a bit of scratches, so have to be careful with that, but I don't really use I don't plan on using Cyanide in this area, so we're actually going to switch to Jet, because I believe the first Pokemon we're going to fight is a bug, like first trainer we're going to fight. And over here real quick, there is a item. It is a Persim Berry, and Persim Berries cure confusion. Yes. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead into Mount Moon with this eerie-ish kind of music. I don't know if you'd kind of call it that, but you could. Anyways, wild Pokemon. And you know what that means. It's the first wild Pokemon of the area, which means we have to catch it. So, we find a Paris. Interesting. How do I want to go about this? I don't want to... Jet will probably kill it. Jet's level 16. I think the best course of action... I can't speak today, I apologize. I think the best course of action is Cyanide here, because Cyanide is the lowest level on our team, only 2 levels higher than that Paris, and, I think we can, definitely hurt it with Scratch, but not kill it. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we caught the Paris. Very nice. By very nice, I'm not sure how to feel, because Paris isn't the greatest of Pokemon, but hey, once we can get Spore, that'll actually help quite a bit. If you watched my previous, it's not up on YouTube anymore, but if you saw my first Pokemon Leaf Green run, it was a challenge run, nothing like this, but it was still a challenge run, and I got Paris as one of my Pokemon, and we named it Shiitake, because that's how I feel about it. So, I believe this is how you spell it. Yes, hopefully that's how you spell it. Actually, I'm gonna check really quick. Yes, I did indeed spell that right. So awesome. New member of the team. I'm not sure if I'm really keen on using it. If I do put it in the spare box, we only have bug types in the spare box, so I'm not quite sure how I'd feel about that. Tiny Mushroom, Docile Nature. Once again, I'll flash it up on the screen. Not 100% of know what Docile does, so yeah. Effect Spore, leave spores on contact, so sleep and paralysis and poison, I believe, is what can happen there. And has the moveset Scratch and Stun Spore. Like, I'm on the fence about using Shiitake, because, well, not really good in the means of attacking, but, very good with status moves, especially when it gets Spore. That's a 100% or a 100% accuracy sleep move. So that would be really nice to have. So I'll think about if we want to use Shiitake or not. Right now, I don't think so, but you never know. I might change my mind. Anyways, this is the bug catcher I was talking about, and let's just get rid of this guy because we don't want to fight him, really. I'm not going to show every battle in here. I'll maybe show a couple battles to give this video some bulk, but it's not going to be like last episode, the Gauntlet, where I showed every battle. Just going to only show a few ones in here. Maybe with a few new Pokemon we haven't fought. Except for this is the exception, because we fought a bunch of bugs before. Anyways, he lives that, which is really surprising, and I don't want to waste any more PP and Gust, even though we only have used 2, so we have 33 left. Doesn't matter. Let's just go for a tackle. And I miss because I'm awesome. Regardless, all it knows is Harden because that's what Kakunas do. And yeah, let's go ahead for that tackle and take it out. And will we get a level? Yes, we will. So now our Pidgey is level 17. Very nice. 1 level away from evolving because it is level 18 when it evolves. I don't like how Pidgey's getting quite a bit further ahead of my other Pokemon. I mean, I like that, but I think we need to let some of the other ones take the job here. We're going to give George, just because the next Pokemon, or the next trainer we're going to fight has a Clefairy. Why do I remember that? I'm not sure. I just always remember this person having the Clefairy. Alright, so that was just a Paris we ran away from. I must say, I'm really surprised. We've run into 3 wild Pokemon, and none of them have been Zubats yet. That's pretty cool. Anyways, this is the trainer with the Clefairy, so let's go ahead and fight her. And, yeah, it should be pretty easy. I'll show this battle, because we've never seen a Clefairy before. So, battle against Iris. And Clefairy comes on out, and we're just going to have George come out and use Karate Chop, because that's what George does, and this should hopefully be a one-hit kill. Yes, easy. Critical hit, too, so I don't know if that mattered, but always welcome on my side. I don't want my opponents to get a critical hit, but always welcome on my side here. And, easy victory. And before I forget, Paralyze Heal, because our, Cyanide is actually, only 1. I don't know if I'm actually going to use that on Cyanide, because, like I said, we're probably not going to use it in this area, so might just leave it as is right now. The one downside to this run is I can't afford repels. Anyways, we could go down here and fight some trainers, or we could go down here. This does not lead to the exit, but this leads to, somewhere else. Another ladder, but wild Pokemon are interrupting me, and it's another Paris. Let's get rid of it. And by get rid of it, I mean just run away, because we don't want to deal with it. And I still have Mankey out front, or George, excuse me. Do I want George out front? Because we have a kind of important battle here. I'd say important story-wise, but not so much game-wise. I'm thinking Zubat is what he has. That's what I'm willing to bet. And what do you have again, Nectar? Nectar has those moves, which doesn't really do much. And I want to save my Vine Whips as well, because we're going to need them for the second gym. I hate to do it, but Jet seems like the best option here. So let's go ahead. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. Yes, this is a Team Rocket member. What's Team Rocket? Team Rocket is the evil organization inside this game. Every Pokemon game has one, and this is them. And I could have let off with Nectar, because that is a sand shrew. Let's see how much Gust does, I suppose. And that does about a third, a little more than a third, maybe. I don't know, I'm not good at judging like that. I kind of want Nectar to get the experience here, or at least share the experience with Jet. So let's go into Nectar here. Going for another Defense Curl, I don't think that matters. I think a Vine Whip can easily take this thing out. So let's go ahead for that Vine Whip. And yes, that Sandshrew is dead. Let's see how much experience we get. A nice amount, considering we split it. Next is Rattata. Or Ratatat. I always switch the pronunciation of that. I'm not sure what it actually is, but sorry if that bugs you, me just switching the pronunciation around. And, alright. Ratatat. Let's go for that Karate Chop. And this should easily one-hit KO that Ratatat. It does. So let's get George level, because he's definitely going to get a level from this. Alright, George is level 14. Very nice. Zubat. There's the Zubat I was thinking of. Actually, George could fight this. I totally forgot George had Rock Tomb. So we're going to go ahead and do that for sure. Go Rock Tomb. 1, 2, 3, 4. X marks the spot, and Zubat is no more, which is awesome. And yeah, Team Rocket, or at least this grunt, was no problem at all. Awesome. You did blow it. Now give me my money because that's very important. And let's go over here because there is a Pokeball. And let's click on this. And it's a star piece. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And you might be like, star pieces don't do anything. They sell for a lot of money in shop. And that's awesome because we need money for items and everything because, well, we just do. Don't really need to explain why. If you want to know why, just watch the previous episodes and you'll see why. Anyways, I'll see you back up there in a second. Alright, so we're back up here now. And if we go down here, there's 2 trainers we could fight. And a wild Pokemon. I really wish I had money for repels, but it's just not a thing. Not a luxury I can afford. Anyways, bug catcher it looks like, so Jet's up front. Let's go ahead and use Jet here. And yeah, I'll see you in a second. Alright, a nice and easy battle there. And while I remember, because it just popped into my head, I'm going to say what my uploading schedule is, because I've never really mentioned that, and just in case you don't know, I will be uploading at 5 p.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That is my current upload schedule. I would love to upload more, but right now I'm just a little bit too busy. For those of you who don't know, I'm in high school, and I am a part of quite a few music groups, and I have other extracurriculars, so I'm kind of busy other times, so I think for now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will have to suffice. But without telling you my whole life story here, we're going to switch to George, because the scientist has something that we're gonna need George to defeat. Simple enough. And, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna show this battle because he has some new Pokemon we haven't seen yet. Magnemite is the first one. And the reason I have George out here is because Magnemite is part steel, so fighting will be super effective against that. I'm not sure why fighting's super effective against steel, because if you try to punch steel, you're probably gonna break your hand, so not sure about that, but hey, who am I to question Game Freak? Anyways, a Voltorb's coming out. Let's stay into George here. What's a Voltorb? It's a possessed Pokeball, or at least that's what it looks like. You can look up a Pokemon theory, and, you can see why people think, Voltorb is a possessed Pokeball by a Haunter. Yeah, that's a fun theory. Anyways, no problem here. That Voltorb is defeated, and I kind of just grazed over it, but we actually picked up a rare candy, which lets one of our Pokemon level up on the spot. So that's really nice. Anyways, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, old sayings are fun, apparently, and yeah, that scientist is defeated. Over here we got a potion, which is very nice, but I don't think we need to use it right now, because we are just going through, so far, this area pretty easily. No, real troubles here. So let's run away from this Zubat, and let's keep going up here, not into that thing, because we were just down that ladder where we fought the Team Rocket guy, and here's all the Zubats. We've ran into a few now, and here's all the Zubats I'm used to seeing. It was really weird to find a Paris than Geodude first before I ran into any Zubats. Anyways, that guy's not a trainer, so we're just gonna graze over him, and now we have to fight this person. Awesome. I was gonna avoid this person for now, because I don't remember what she has. Oddish. Okay. Not something for George to deal with. That would be something for Jet to deal with. So let's go ahead and do this. Oddish is a new Pokemon. So I'll go here. Like I said, I'm only going to show a few battles. Most of these people have some new Pokemon we haven't seen yet, so I'm kind of showing those for now. Don't worry, not going to keep showing them for much longer. I'm probably just going to show this battle, and then probably the rest of the battles with Team Rocket in here, because yes, there are more Team Rocket members in here. And yeah, so Bellsprout, also a new Pokemon. And let's go ahead and gust it. Should hopefully one-hit kill this thing easily. And that should also level our Pidgey up, or our Jet up, excuse me. And looks like we're going to be able to evolve Jet, our first evolution on our team. I know Kakuna's an evolution, but Kakuna's in the box there. Anyways, actually that reminds me I have something to say, but before we do that, let's watch Jet evolve. This is awesome. Our first evolved Pokemon. hopefully a Pokemon that will stay with us for the entire journey, because it'd be a nice Pokemon to fight certain people with, especially the 4th gym leader, which is a grass type, so. And right now, that's all we have to fight it, so really want to keep that around for that. Anyways, Jet evolved into a Pidgeotto. Very awesome. Yeah, let's go ahead and check this Pidgeotto out. Oops, that is George. Here we go. And, oh, there's the stats right there. Not bad. I don't remember what Pidgey stats were, but these are definitely better. Anyways, Nectar still has 3 levels to evolve, and I do not remember when George evolves, so I'll flash that up on screen right now. Anyways, what I remembered to say is, when I caught the Kakuna, I went on a whole spiel about same Pokemon, like, same kind of type and everything, and, what I've decided to do against that with some of your help is I'm going to go ahead back to Viridian Forest and recatch a different Pokemon, because people don't want me to have the same species. So, next time we visit Viridian Forest, I'll go ahead and do that, even though it'll be extremely low leveled. I can't really go back to Viridian Forest once we leave Mount Moon. Anyways, Team Rocket guy there. I'm sure it's going to start with the Zubat, but hey, let's go Nectar, because Nectar is pretty underleveled right now, so let's go ahead and fight this guy. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. Oh, a big job, eh? Wonder what that is. We'll find out later. Alright. And of course it's a Zubat. I was right. Of course. But, what can you do? Let's go, George. Hopefully they don't have any flying attack moves. I really don't think they do. Supersonic. Okay, that's gonna confuse me. That's not cool. I'm just gonna hope we don't get confused here. If we do, then I might use that. Oh, wait, I can't use the Persian Berry. Oh! No! Okay. Alright. Let's get George out of there. Go Jet. Hopefully Jet can take care of this thing. We can finally see Pidgeotto in battle. Leech Life should do absolutely nothing. 1 damage, so we're good there. And let's see how much this Gust does. That really sucked what happened to George, though. I'm glad he didn't die, but still. I totally forgot. Person berries count as healing items. Herpaderp. Ekans. The Intimidate's gonna pull off, but am I scared of the Intimidate? Am I really? I don't think so. So, let's leave Jet out here, and, let's see how much a Gust does. If it doesn't do that much, then I might have to rethink the plan here, but really the priority is to keep George alive at this moment and then heal him after this battle. Okay, Gust did a lot of damage, and he's going for a Leer, so we're in really good shape here. Let's go for that Gust, and let's take out that Ekans. Awesome, Ekans is defeated. We gain some experience points, and Team Rocket has been defeated, or at least this grunt has. So let's go ahead and use our potion. We have 5 potions, so let's go ahead and use one of them on George right now. Heal him up. And I guess we'll leave Bulbasaur out front, or Nectar, and TM46, Thief. Not really useful to me right now, but hey, maybe it will be in the future. I highly doubt it, but you never know. Alright, so we're out of that little place there, and we have someone probably with normal Pokemon, so let's go ahead and put George out front. I'm really sad that Nectar's not getting much use, but Nectar will get a lot of use in this gym, but I'll have to definitely level him up before this gym, because he is not ready at all. Alright, really easy battle there. George one-hit killed everything. Looks like we have a rock-type person. George and Nectar could both take this out, but let's go with Nectar, because we need Nectar to get some experience. Okay, Nectar wants to learn Poison Powder. We can definitely get rid of Growl. I believe he learns the 3 powders right now. Poison, Sleep, and Paralysis. I can learn 2, because I'll keep Vine Whip, but I kind of want to keep Tackle too, just as a move that I can use that's not Vine Whip. You know what? No, I'll take 2 powders. I will take I'll take the stun spore and I'll take the sleep powder. So we'll get rid of the poison powder here. So sleep powder, yes, I definitely want to learn that one. That's the one I kind of want the most right now. So let's learn the sleep powder, and awesome. That might be able to help us out in the gym a little bit if I can, oh, we don't learn stun spore. Awesome, I get to keep tackle, cool. Yeah, anyways, Nectar's pretty close to a level, so that's awesome. He'll be able to evolve soon, and there's a Pokeball up there. And what's inside the Pokeball? It is a Moonstone. What's a Moonstone? It's used to evolve certain Pokemon. I don't have anything that evolves with the Moonstone, so we can just forget it right now. But yeah. Alright. We're here. I just went down the rest of the hallway, and we have emerged here. And over here is a Pokeball. A Revive. A good item to sell, because we will not be able to use that, because a Revive brings a Pokemon back that is fainted, and, well, when we're fated, they're dead. So we can't use Revives, but we can sell them. Anyways, Team Rocket person over here, but first a wild Pokemon, because wild Pokemon love to interrupt. And, maybe, sorry about that once again. Maybe Nectar can fight this Team Rocket grunt and, you know, gain a level, because that'd be awesome. Then we'd have an Ivysaur, and that would just be spectacular. And it's a Rattata. How do I want to deal with this? Let's Leech Seed this thing. Okay, that did 6 damage, and I missed the Leech Seed. You know what, screw it, Vine Whip. I'm running low on Vine Whips, and that's a little disappointing, but I'm probably going to use the Pokemon Center in the next city before I fight the gym, just so I can get some PP back. Just going for the Tail Whips here, so hopefully this hits and takes it out, because don't want that to hit. 157, not too bad. A Sandshrew, okay, definitely can take this out with a Vine Whip. Hopefully I'm faster, because I'm 2 Tail Whips, I believe, and yes, easy. Easy kill there. Can it give us a level? Come on. And it can! Awesome! Nectar is now level 16, which means he's going to evolve. And awesome. Let's go ahead and watch this. What? Nectar is evolving. And we get the very famous evolution music here. And we're going to get a new powerful member. Welcome to the team, Ivysaur. Yes, our Nectar evolved into an Ivysaur. Very awesome, very cool looking Pokemon. I don't like Ivysaur quite as much as Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur is just cute and awesome and frickin' fantastic. But Ivysaur is cool and awesome and frickin' fantastic, so yeah. Anyways, let's just run down here, encounter another wild Pokemon. And let's just go ahead, run away from it. Our Nectar's out front. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and switch Nectar out front. I kind of got my goal. Nectar evolved, but main attacking move's kind of getting a little low. So let's switch George out to front. And Nectar actually surpassed George in level, so not a bad thing that we switched George. Alright, sorry about that. Wild Pokemon, can't really help it, because like I said a million times, can't afford repels. Okay, done with that. And over here, we have a Team Rocket member and a wild Pokemon. Gotta love those wild Pokemon. Anyways, let's go ahead and fight this Team Rocket member. And, ooh, they're looking for fossils. Interesting. Let's go ahead and beat this Team Rocket member so we can get through there and see what's really going on there. Awesome, a Rattata. George is up front, so we can take care of that Rattata. Go, Karate Chop. And that should easily one-hit KO. Yes, it does. Easy, 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 easy. Because I like the word easy. And, almost a level, not quite. Zubat's coming out. Let's go ahead for that Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb will hit, and definitely should kill this Zubat. Which it does, and this definitely will give George a level. Cool. George is getting up in levels too, so our team's looking pretty solid. Definitely not ready to fight the next gym yet, but you know. Fury Swipes. Is it better than Scratch? Let's see. Scratch does 40. Fury Swipes is 18 with only 80 accuracy. Could hit multiple times, but that sacrifice in accuracy and not necessarily doing as much power, because in order to do as much power, it needs to hit 3 times. I don't think we're going to learn Fury Swipes. So yes, we did not learn Fury Swipes. Awesome. So we beat that Team Rocket Grunt easily. And let's go ahead and move on. No Pokeballs down there. And this guy. Hey, stop. I found these fossils. They're both mine. So if we defeat this guy, we're going to get one of those fossils. So let's go ahead and fight Nerd Miguel. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hopefully it is. And a Grimer. Interesting. I don't really have anything to deal with poison types, which is a shame, but yeah. And of course I miss Pound. How much will that do? That doesn't do too much, so not bad there. And I miss again. What is the... And he's gonna disable it. I don't believe you have poison point of any kind, so let's see what a Karate Chop does. Not very effective at all. Oh, poison gas. Please don't poison. Please don't poison. Oh wait, poison gas poisons, it doesn't do damage. What was that? I think I was thinking a Smog. Anyways, let's get George out of there. Let's go Jet. Let's hope Jet can do some damage to this Grimer. I really hate dealing with the Grimers. Pound. Okay, you go ahead and do that. We'll use a Gust, and hopefully this does a crap ton of damage. It does a nice amount, and you're gonna... you person, the Grimer. I hope I have multiple antidotes, because if I don't, that's gonna be really annoying. Let's take out this Grimer. Both of my Pokemon are 2 of my Pokemon are poison, which is not cool whatsoever. Let's gain some experience. Voltorb is coming out. Definitely want to get Jet out of there, and let's go Nectar. See what Nectar can do here. This is actually a relatively challenging battle, which isn't cool, because it would suck to make it all this way and one of our Pokemon die. Let's go for Sleep Powder, because you're going to go for Charge, so yes, definitely Sleep Powder would be a decent move. Kind of buy us some time so I can chip away at this Voltorb here, and I miss. I know it's not the highest amount of accuracy, but why am I missing everything? Horrible luck. But what can you do? It's a Pokemon game. Sleep Powder hits this time, and the Voltorb is now sleeping. So let's see what we can do with the Vine Whip coming from an Ivysaur. Fast asleep, and Vine Whip. Does a nice chunk of damage, so unless you get first turn Wake Up, which you don't, another Vine Whip will take you out. And I'm running really low on Vine Whip PP, so I have to be kind of conservative now. Voltorb is out. What is your last Pokemon, sir? A Coughing. Very high physical defense. How do I want to deal with that? I'll keep Nectar out here and see what we can do. I think Grass is a special... No, it's a physical... I don't remember what Grass is, because if you don't know, in the 3rd generation, the moves weren't... Each move wasn't divided into a special or physical attack like it is nowadays. That came in Gen 4. In Gen 3, each type was the specific thing. So, like, for example, Water would always be, special, regardless, say, like, Crab Hammer or something would still be special, so, yeah. Anyways, you're sleeping, let's go for a Leech Seed. One of my favorite strategies to use with a, Venusaur, Venusaur's its final stage, but whenever I use one, I love the, Sleep Powder Leech Seed, get my health back, then kind of hit it hard, especially with Mega Venusaur. Not the best moveset, but it can help. Let's go for a Vine Whip, because I kind of think Vine Whip is, no, right, not very effective. I can't remember that Poison's super effective against Grass. I am stupid, and yeah. Anyways, nice amount of damage there. We're out of Vine Whip, so let's just chip away with Tackle. Does a decent chunk. Woke up, used Tackle. That critical hit didn't do much, actually, so that I'm fine with that. Leech Seed will just keep chipping away at this thing, and I think we have victory under our belt. Tackle will not kill it, but Leech Seed will. So let the Leech Seed activate, and awesome. The Coughing is defeated. We gain some experience. Enough for another level, in fact. So Nectar is up to level 17, and we defeated Miguel, or however you pronounce that name. I think it's Miguel. Anyways, we get to take a fossil. So we have the Helix fossil or the Dome fossil. What do we want? To heal our Pokemon, that's what we want. I totally forgot about poison. No! You know what, I can stall this out. It's fine. It's completely fine. I can stall this out. Who has more HP? Jet definitely does. So we're going to go ahead, use the antidote on George, and then every amount of steps, I think, like every amount of steps, I will go ahead and use potions on Pidgeotto until we get to a center. Anyways, I think I'm going to take the Helix fossil. What does that give? I'm not going to spoil it. I'll save it to when we actually get to reanimate the fossil, I guess you could say. Anyways, let's go ahead out here. Wild Pokemon. Luckily, we have no more trainers we have to fight, which is awesome because our Pokemon after Mount Moon aren't really in too much fighting condition. And holy crap, I just looked at the time. This episode... Oh my... Yes! I'm sorry if that killed your ears. I apologize, but we have an antidote. Oh my goodness. This opens up so many more doors. What do you mean? Well, my original strategy was to actually take on the Gauntlet of Trainers in Cerulean City before fighting the gym, and then using the Pokemon Center, then fighting the gym, so we're fully healed for the gym. And I didn't think we'd be able to do that, but now that we got that antidote, we're looking in pretty good shape. Anyways, as I was saying, I was looking at the time, and holy crap, this video is getting long. So, welcome to Route 4. Yeah, I think we already caught a Pokemon on Route 4, because... let's check our town map. Our town map will confirm this. So our town map is over here. Let's see, we are here. That's Route 3, that's Route 4. So yes, we did go to Route 4, but we didn't catch a Pokemon on Route 4, I don't believe. Anyways, so, next time in Pokemon Leaf Green, we will be heading to Cerulean City, and I apologize for the long video. Hopefully you guys like this. Anyways, I will see you guys next time.